Hey there, science fans! Did you know that everything around you, your phone, your body, even the air you breathe, is made of just 118 elements? Today, I'm going to teach you the easiest way to learn the periodic table in just 5 minutes. Stick around because by the end, you'll remember more than you ever thought possible. Most people look at the periodic table and think, whoa, this is confusing. But guess what? It's actually one of the most organized things in the universe. It's like a giant family of elements, neatly sorted into groups. Each column, called a group, has elements that are like cousins. They share similar properties, so if you learn about one, you can make some pretty good guesses about the others. For example, that far right column, those are the noble gases. They're all super unreactive, like a bunch of teenagers who just want to be left alone. And the rows? Those are called periods, and they tell you how many electron shells each element has. Think of electron shells like layers of clothing. The more layers, the bigger the atom. But what's the best way to remember them fast? Here's the secret. The fastest way to memorize things? Make them funny or weird. Our brains are wired to remember things that are out of the ordinary. Here's a simple way to remember the first 10 elements. Happy helium loves beryllium, but carbon never often finds neon. This stands for hydrogen, happy, helium, helium, lithium, loves, beryllium, beryllium, boron, but, carbon, carbon, nitrogen, never, oxygen, often, fluorine, finds, and neon, neon. Sounds silly, right? But that's the point. Your brain loves weird things, it remembers them better. But what if you need to remember all 118 elements? Don't worry, there's a trick for that too. Instead of memorizing the whole thing at once, break it down into 4 simple sections. 1. Metals, the strongest builders of the universe. They make up 75% of the periodic table. They are good conductors of electricity and heat. That's why wires are made of copper. They can be shiny and strong. Think of gold, silver, iron, and aluminum. Some are super reactive, like sodium, which can explode in water. 2. Non-metals, the invisible superheroes. They make up life. Carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, and nitrogen are in your body. Most of them are gases, like oxygen, which keeps you alive, and nitrogen, which makes up 78% of the air. They don't conduct electricity. That's why rubber, a non-metal, is used in electric wires. 3. Noble gases, the lazy kings of chemistry. They're over on the far right side of the periodic table, and they don't react with anything. That's why they're called noble. Examples: helium, in balloons; neon, in neon lights; argon, krypton. They are colorless, odorless, and super stable. 4. Halogens, the troublemakers. They are the most reactive non-metals. They love reacting with metals to form salts. Examples: fluorine, in toothpaste; chlorine, used in pools; bromine, iodine. Can be dangerous. Fluorine is so reactive it can catch fire in air. Transition metals, the color masters. They make colorful compounds. Examples: copper makes blue solutions; iron rusts into red-brown, gold, silver, titanium. They are super useful, used in buildings, coins, and even your blood. Iron is in hemoglobin. And now you've unlocked the secret to learning the periodic table fast. Imagine knowing about new elements before they were found. Dmitri Mendeleev, the genius who created the periodic table, left blank spaces for elements that didn't exist yet. And later, scientists discovered them exactly where he predicted. It was like he had a crystal ball. That's why the periodic table is more than just a chart. It's a tool for discovering the unknown. Your brain loves patterns. So one of the best ways to remember the periodic table is music. There are fun periodic table songs that make memorizing elements feel like listening to your favorite track. Also, using color-coded charts and flashcards will help you see patterns and remember faster. Our brains are visual learners, so use that to your advantage. Congratulations, science fans! You've just unlocked the secrets of the periodic table. Now you can impress your friends with your knowledge of elements, from hydrogen to uranium. Now that you've mastered the periodic table, how about something even crazier? Einstein's theory of relativity changed everything we know about time and space. Want to learn how? Click here to watch now.